Howdy, folks. Nathan Trevor here, and I've just completed 2 months, 8 weeks on the carnivore diet, and I've been videotaping the whole way through, but I'm putting together my first video today, and so I'll take you through it. I'll tell you the story, and I'll intercut some of the video that I've already taken to show you some of the more specific week-by-week happenings. Anyway, my twin brother called me, and he had seen something on Joe Rogan podcast with Dr. Jordan Peterson, and at the time, attempting to do, I was 2 weeks into trying to do vegetarian, and it just wasn't really feeling so good for me. I had done about 6 months prior to that pescatarian, and that did work well. In fact, I weighed 265 about this time last year, and by the time I was done with the pescatarian, I was down 15 pounds, about 250. And partly that was because I was on a conditioning program because I had injured my knee, mostly as a result of the weight I was bearing. So anyway, I started the eating on the I started eating on the carnivore on August 19th, and that was my first video. My daughter helped interview me, so that one's pretty cute. I'll show you some of that right now. Starting my carnivore diet today. I've got my first carnivore meal. Now, earlier today, I ate some soy product and some chicken, fried chicken actually, on a bun. So anyway, I don't think my official carnivore diet will start until tomorrow, which is August 20th. Today's the 19th. Anyway, I will eat some of this steak. Looks really good. Wow, this is amazing.
So what is your carnivore diet?
Well, if you believe what you see on YouTube, and I've been down many a paths where, I believe something and it, wasn't quite the right diet, or so I am not a nutritionist, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a nutritional expert, but seeing people's anecdotal first-hand testimony, and along with lots of people's blood work, it seems like it's a diet that works for some people in a way that, forget about weight loss, which is one of my big goals. Health, people with autoimmune diseases especially. So, this is unbelievable. So good.
What do you eat on a carnivore diet?
Well, if you did it perfectly, exactly, strictly, in the strictest sense, you just eat beef steaks. Fatty, maybe 50% fat, 50% muscle. But people who do it, you can have pork and chicken and seafood and eggs, heavy cream, hard cheeses, raw cheese.
So, what are your overall conclusions?
Well, so I hope to do 6 weeks, maybe just steak. And, if at home, my wife is lovely and she's an amazing cook, and she has dealt with my pescatarian, vegetarian, carnivore, so her making the steak is just, she's beautiful, and, I'm real thankful. And, with all respect here, I would cook my own steak and my own eggs, but my wife likes to do it and wants me out of that kitchen, so I respect that. And would prefer her to do it as well, but not against doing it myself. Amazing. Well, tomorrow will be the first start of it, but the transition from carbohydrates and fiber and citrus and sugar.
Are those all your concluding thoughts?
Well, stick with me. I'm going to try and document 6 weeks of meat eaten, and yeah, let me, I don't want the meat to skeeve everybody out, but
Oh my god.
this is the before, and I have to do the weigh-in, but I think it's 250, so I think I weigh 250 pounds. All right, check you guys back later. Thanks, bye. After that, about a week later, on my 8th day, I weighed in at 237. I had lost about 13 pounds, and that's quite a bit of weight, and a lot of it's water weight. So, to be expected. But it still feels great. All the bloating, that people have in their lower stomach, and I don't really notice it because I'm heavy so much that even if I'm bloating, I can't tell the difference, although some people do. So I think all that water weight, a lot of that bloating went away that first week. I made my second video on August 30th, which was the 11th day, and check some of those clips out real quick. Back again with my Carnivore Lifestyle. It's been 11 days since I started, and I weighed myself on Monday, so that was 7 days into my only eating meat. It's been great. A little strange. Some things are going perfectly well, and a couple things are not so wonderful. So I'll let you know about that. When I first started, I weighed 250, and after 7 days, I weighed 238. So that's 12 pounds lost, which has been wonderful. My face, I can see the weight dropping off. And I feel great, other than the transition from a glucose-based digestive diet to a fat-based digestive diet. There is a transition. The gut bacteria is changing. Your entire digestive process is going through changes. So I've had a little bit of, skin outbreak, couple, 3, 4 of those little buggers, no drama whatsoever. But I do have a semi-serious problem, okay? Well, it's a severe episodic pain in the regions of the behind. It's only at night. It comes on when I lie down, and, I don't know, maybe lasts for 10 seconds to, 60 seconds, but, on and off in a 10, 15 minute window. And I shower, and it helps, and I stand up and walk around all day, and it's gone. So I'm guessing it's because of the change in diet. And I'm hopeful that that's it, because if it doesn't go away, or if it gets worse, I'll have to reconsider if, perhaps it's the meat only doing that to me. Again, I don't think so. I haven't seen reports of that, but I'm experiencing it, so there you go. Oh, what have I eaten? Okay, let's talk about that. I wrote it down. Maybe I've had 10 to 12 ribeyes. I've had 3 chuck roast steaks. So nice little thin, fatty steaks. I've also had eggs. I've eaten 8 eggs, I think, over the last 11 days. Other meat, but almost nothing else. I've had some fish, a little bit of chicken, and a lot of different types of dry barbecue meat. All right, I'm rambling. All right, let's try one with the shirt off, just for kicks. All right, there he is in his all his glory. On my 17th day, about 2 weeks in, I was at 234. So total loss of 16 pounds. And, it's 17 days in, so a little bit more than 2 weeks. But I'd only gone another 3 pounds down, which is amazing in a week, believe me. But that first week to go down 13 or 12 or 13, to go down 3 the next week was, no problem. But, it would have been nice and interesting to go down 13. I guess I'll say 2 things to that. One is, better to lose fast than to not lose at all. And number 2, I don't consider this a diet. Well, everything we put into our body is part of our diet. But I actually think meat is a solution going forward. And will I mix in greens and healthy fruits at some point? I hope so. In fact, today I had one strawberry. So on the following Monday, the 22nd day, so officially 3 weeks, I was down a total of 19 pounds. So doing pretty good here. 11 days later, I weighed in at 225. And that put me down 25 pounds. Back with my update for my carnivore diet. Today is the 5th week, and I'm feeling great. I lost about 25 pounds, and I checked out on Saturday. Today's Monday, the 24th. Anyway, I'm feeling good. Had a little bit of digestive issues, but they're getting better. So just got to keep hoping that's going to change. Because of all the positive things, my knee pain's gone, my foot pain's gone, my sciatica is gone. Lost 25 pounds. I feel really light and healthy. But I am having a little bit of digestive issues, so that's unfortunate. I'd say 2 or 3 days out of the week, I have some gastrointestinal pain, and so it's tough. And my experience so far is it's worth it. If I can lose my knee pain, my foot pain, I can feel lighter. Hopefully, my eczema is going away. This side's totally gone, but that went away a year or so ago. This side got a little bit left, and so that's an autoimmune issue. So I'm hoping to get rid of that. Anyway, not much to report back. Just 5 weeks in, feeling good, feeling strong, eating a lot of ribeyes, a lot of chuck eyes. That's not true. I can't find chuck eyes anywhere in Los Angeles. I eat the chuck roast, which is great as far as I can tell. I love it. Anyway, I'm in Portland. Got my Dead Moon shirt on. Killer. See you guys later. Bye. And now I was talking a lot about, the pain that I had in my butt. And 2 months in, I am 99% certain that I'm cured or almost cured. And the pain and suffering which I had over my first month or so of my carnivore lifestyle, I think it was healing. It was a terrible battle down there of whilst changing the diet, giving myself a chance to heal. But however that accomplished itself, it was painful, and I had to go through quite a bit of pain. This whole entire process has been so wonderful. People say life-saving. I don't think that's hyperbole. The way you feel, I feel 10 years younger, more energy. About 45 days in, I was down to 222. So, down 28 pounds. All right. Well, I just did it again, and I weighed in after 54 days today, and I was down to 219. And that's a total of 31 pounds in 54 days. Just about 8 weeks, exactly. So, pretty proud of that. Pretty happy with the results. I got some, pictures of my face before and after. And a couple from last summer as well, when I was even heavier, before I was rehabbing that knee. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit more about carnivore diet, I hope, and carnivore lifestyle, and just let you know that it's working for me. I don't know that it would work for everybody. I can't recommend it to anybody. I can only say do your research and come to your own conclusions. But if you have autoimmune diseases, if you have skin diseases, this diet is a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. So anyway, I'm going to keep going strong. It's been 8 weeks, so I've done well by maintaining almost exclusively meat. Maybe a couple days I had a couple beers, but did pretty good otherwise. So maybe I'll update you in a couple more weeks and let you know where I stand. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.